Dropping a high horsepower supercharged V8 into a classic like this 41 Willys is nothing new. It's a formula that was created almost 60 years ago by one of the most brilliant, rebellious, and controversial figures in automotive history. He was a rock star executive that practically invented the muscle car, and then threw it all away to build this stainless steel dream of the future. I'm Zach Leber, this is the Lebratory, and today we're starting a new series called The Heroes of Hot Rods, a segment on the builders from the past who have influenced the builders of today. And our first story is on none other than John DeLorean. You see, the story didn't start with gull-wing doors. It actually started with a car that was designed for the older crowd of the time, the Pontiac Tempest. Pontiac in the early 60s was boring. With nicknames like the old lady's car and the teacher's car, you can understand why people thought of Pontiacs as boring old-fashioned machines in the late 50s and 60s. In walks John Zachary DeLorean, the young, energetic chief engineer tasked with making the brand cool. You see, at the time, GM had this rule where there was no engines that were supposed to be bigger than 330 cubic inches in any of their mid-size cars. And DeLorean saw this as a rule that needed to be broken. So DeLorean and his team of Bill Collins and Russ Yee bolted a massive, for the time, 389 cubic inch V8 from the Bonneville into the mid-size Tempest. They called it the GTO, short for Gran Turismo Omologato, a term borrowed from Ferrari, which I can barely pronounce. By making the GTO an option instead of a model, they were able to sneak it past GM's 330 cubic inch limit, basically making the first factory-built muscle car. And America went crazy for it. As I dug deeper into the GTO, I did find out that this technically wasn't the first muscle car, but the most well-known by opinion. I did see that the 1949 Oldsmobile Rocket was considered by many as the first muscle car, but the GTO started the movement. DeLorean wasn't a company man. He hated the bureaucracy of GM. He had a vision for a different kind of car. An ethical sports car that was safe, long-lasting, and stunning to look at. So he quit. In 1973, he walked away from his high-paying job at GM to start the DeLorean Motor Company and bring his vision to life, the DeLorean, or the DMC-12 as we all know it. And on June 17th of 1981, the first DeLorean was sold to the public. A stainless steel gull-wing, two-seated sports car that looked like it came out of the future.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Financial troubles and a controversial FBI sting, which he was later acquitted of, completely killed the dream. But his legacy is stronger than ever. You see, the GTO formula is everywhere. Every time you see a Scat Pack, a Mustang with a V8 in it, or a Camaro SS, or a 41 Willys that originally came with an inline four-cylinder, you're seeing the GTO formula and what John DeLorean's dream was. It's in the DNA of every performance car that we love today. In DeLorean's car, the DMC-12, the DeLorean became a legend not just because of the Back to the Future movies, but because it represents taking a huge risk and building something completely different. It's the same spirit today that inspires us to build a project completely different, like this.
The DeLorean. Gull-wing doors rise effortlessly, beckoning you inside. The sleek, stainless steel DeLorean. Beautifully crafted for long life. The DeLorean is one of the most awaited automobiles in automotive history. Drive the DeLorean. Live the dream.
John DeLorean was one of many heroes of hot rods. He was flawed, he was brilliant, and he left us with two important legacies. The muscle car blueprint that we still use to this day, and the dream machine that proved that cars could be icons. With that being said, who should we cover next? Let me know in the comments, and like the video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the Hell of a Willys build, or the next Hero of Hot Rods video. I'm Zach Leber, this is the Lebratory, and until next time, go build something.